And usually for a video like this I'd film it on my phone, but I've got like notes and stuff and CDs and props and everything, so Winston offered to work the camera for me, so he's doing that now. Thank you very much, Winston. And that means I can move my hands around while I'm talking like an idiot, which I usually do. So yeah, first off, right, I bought this $9.99 bargain, except it's in a cardboard sleeve, and that really annoys me because all the others I've got are in like plastic cases, so when I put them next to each other they just, yeah. The booklet's cool, it has all the lyrics to the CDs, but right, it's got, you see, it opens up, yeah, like that. And you'd think there'd be a slot there to squeeze, but no, both the CD and the booklet are in the thing, and the CD looks amazing. Okay, so then we'll go off the tracks. So track 1 is called Supremacy, and it's such an amazing opening to an album. Every album's got like a really good good track as the intro. Newborn for Origin and Symmetry was class. Sunburn for Showbiz was brilliant as well, and this one is just absolutely quality. It's got a very Bond-esque sound to it, like it could be very easily used in a James Bond movie. It's got its really cool guitar bits, it's got like good heavy bits in it, and his vocal range is just all over the place. It's got a good combination of strings and the band instruments and everything in it. After that you got track 2, Madness, and that's the first single they brought out not too long ago. Downloaded that as soon as it came out, and it's got such a nice sound, such a nice style to it. It's very different to excuse me. It's very different to a normal Muse track. So it's got quite an electronic beat in the background. What you'll notice with the album is this stands out from the rest. It's not necessarily the best album, but in the direction that they've gone with it, it definitely has. They've done so much more than they normally do with a CD. That then goes into track 3, which is called Panic Station. Oh, this track, I keep listening to it. You know, you always got songs that you keep going back to. I had this on repeat before. It's ace, and it'd be such a good track live as well. I reckon some people aren't gonna like it, like hardcore Muse fans, like, oh, why are they doing things differently? But this is it's quite a great pop song. It's not a rock song. It is a pop song. It reminds me of Michael Jackson's Thriller a lot in the chorus. It sounds very similar. It's got loads of trumpets in the background and parts and stuff. It's really groovy, and it's going to be the next single, which I think is a really good idea for them, because it's different, and it's good to put different stuff out, especially when you're 6 albums down the line. Then that goes into track 4, which is just it's like an instrumental piece, orchestral thing, something like a minute and a half long, maybe 2 minutes, which just leads into Survival, which we've all heard. That was the official song for the Olympics. Absolutely class track, and I'm not really going to go into that because it's one of those songs, if you like it, it's like Marmite, you know, some people like it, some people don't. I never tried it, so I don't actually have an opinion on it, but I've listened to this and I love it. Track 6, Follow Me, stands out more than anything for a Muse fan. So I kind of like asked people who, I asked my friend Jess anyway, she doesn't really listen to them, I asked her to listen to this track, because it's mostly like an electronic dance beat in the background all the way through, with Matt and Bellamy singing and then a drum beat. What have I put here? It's like it's got a slow intro leading into it, makes you think it's like just one of the normal Muse kind of songs, but then it kicks in. It's kind of like a really, really soft dubstep backing track to it, and it's ace. It's so good. It's really, if I was out and that came on, you know, on a night out, it would blend in perfectly, but it's still got that Muse style to it. I can't explain. They've mixed it well, the CD, with the tracks, with the different tempo and everything. It all blends together perfectly, because you got this, and then that slows the album back down to a track called Animals. It's a really mellow track. Normal instruments playing, everything. It's a normal Muse song. With me, I've always got like there's always 1 or 2 songs on a Muse CD that I'll listen to a few times. You know, if I've got the CD on all the way through because I'm doing something, then fine. But if I'm in the car or something, I think Animals track 7 is going to be one of those that I'll flick the thing to skip. But you know, it's just one of those songs. It's a filler song, but it's not a bad song. It's decent. Another quite mellow track, Explorers. But is this the one? Yeah. It's got a very easy to sing along with chorus that can stay in your head if you've been listening to it. The lyrics are simple, so it stays with you, and it's good though. It's a nice, mellow, uplifting track. And then it goes into oh yeah, Big Freeze, track 9. Great pop song again. It's cool, but the intro, when you listen to it, kind of reminds me of Teenage Wasteland. You know, the intro thing, which I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. Lots of tracks in this have got their own individual different things that they've done, but they've never done this, which is not having Matt Bellamy on the lead vocals for a song. I don't think they've ever done it before anyway. Chris Walton, Waltonstolm or something, I can't pronounce his surname, the bass player. He has wrote track 10 and 11, Save Me and Liquid State, and does the lead vocals on them. And when you first hear it, he's got such a nice voice. The first one he did is so mellow and so nice, and it's soft, so his vocals really stand out. And I thought, I had to check because I was really confused. But then once I read that, I was like, all right, well that's great, and it's nice that Matt Bellamy can take a seat back and let the rest of the band take control. That's it's class, and his voice kind of reminds me of like Elbow or the Doves. That's, you know, they sang that black and white tone. So I love it. I love Save Me. It's nice and mellow, which goes into Liquid State, which is probably the heaviest after Supremacy, which is track 1. Track on it. Apparently both songs are about him getting over his alcohol addiction or something, but and then track 12 and 13, I just kind of like, I don't think they should be on the album. These are the things that let it down. Track 12 maybe, but it's that one that they put on YouTube ages ago, which has that dubstep kind of sound to it that made everyone go, oh my god, Muse are totally changing the sound. And it's okay. I find it funny that when it does the unsustained things, in the lyrics for it in here, it actually tells you how. Right, okay, so it says unsustained, unsustained. So it has like, you know, if you wanted to sing along with it perfectly to unsustained, you could do with the book, which I thought was quite funny. I like that they put all the lyrics in. But the last one, Isolated System, it kind of, the two tracks blend together. It's because you got the second law, Unsustainable, the second law, Isolated System. And I think Isolated System really brings it down. And I think it's not a really good way to end the CD. I don't know. It's just interesting that like it's random radio and TV transmissions broadcast on March the 29th, 2012, between 1848 and 1910. I don't know what the thing is with that, but I don't know. It brings it down. I think the last track. I like the artwork on it. I don't think it's as good as it's not the most creative one that they've had. All the CDs seem to have some sort of really arty cover. Like Showbiz had the big woman on the big planet, and then Origin of Symmetry had that like painting style. What was Black Holes and Revelations? Oh, that was the guy looking up, and then all the shadows of people falling down around him, you know, from the sky. No, that was Absolution. That was Absolution. Sorry, that was Absolution. And Black Holes and Revelations was the people in the desert on the table playing cards. Yeah, and then Resistance was that mad, like, all those hexagons forming like a big circle with a guy walking in space kind of thing. I think that's the most creative front cover. And this, it's alright. I just think it should have been in a plastic case. my opinion. And I've given it an 8.5 out of 10. Because the last two tracks really bring it down some, and the cover's doing my head in. It means a lot to me. Might not to you, but it does to me. And yeah, so that's the video. Thank you, Winston, for holding the camera for me, and thank you all for watching this review. And if you want me to do other stuff like this, but anything, just let me know. Let me know what your favourite track is off the CD. Let me know what your favourite track is. Let me know what you like about the album. And are you going to go see them on the tour? Have you got tickets? Because it sold out pretty quick. So that's this for me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.